Have they developed a Neptunia game specifically for the PS5 yet?
Yes, they have one of them that is the port of a port of a port of a port of a port of the first one.
Yeah.
Which I believe was a PS5 launch title. And
We gotta go save Cherno. That's very funny. I'm not worried about this not being safe. I'm more worried about blowing up the TV. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, ice level 2. Hell yeah, Pog. We're in there.
What was I talking about a minute ago?
PS5. I asked about the PS5 Neptunia game.
Yeah, and they have another one that came out last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year, which was a sort of spiritual successor to Mark II, in that it's a game where you're playing as Netgear and sisters, as opposed to the primary leads, because they're off kidnapped or whatever again.
So
figure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so just Mark II again.
Sort of, but without the same conflict, and everyone is already together and friends. You don't have to go recruit them.
Okay.
They're fighting the iPhone country. Guys, I think you're like 8 years too late at the very late end to
try tackling that one, yeah.
But what's funny about that is your backup characters in that game aren't companies like they were doing the last time. They're well, I guess technically one of them is still a company. One of your two characters, one of your two backup characters in that game is, I forget their name, but they are literally just Higurashi, because
okay,
their character is the main knife murderer girl from Higurashi When They Cry, the brunette, not the green-haired one.
Yeah, I know.
And your other backup character is literally Shanghai Alice.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to see what a Neptune version of Reimu would look like.
That sounds very fun, but should be interesting, maybe. Once again, gotta dodge the falling stalactites, go figure. It's probably worth mentioning to the audience right now, whoever may be watching this in the future, that I do own... There has long since been plans to do Neptunia games at some point for YouTube. It's just that it's never really come up in a meaningful capacity, and also take a while too, because full-ass RPGs. Not like what we're doing right now, which is more action-y, but yeah.
And for my money, if we were to do those in sequential order, I would want to play the original first game, not any of the ports, because every game after it plays exactly the same, and it's the only one that plays in that style, so I would want to show off how unique that is before going to every subsequent game playing the exact same.
Just the first one's structure too for dungeon crawling fucking sucks.
It does, and that's what makes it so funny.
Yeah, but I don't know how long I'd be able to pull up with that. Oh, she's really cute, huh?
Yep.
Also, yep, definitely Neptunia, that's for sure.
And then someone drew it the other way around.
Accurate.
Oh,
also, if we were to, also doing Mark II would suck dick too, because that game is genuinely super hard.
Yeah, they have. Well, that's where we would go into.
Probably the remix.
Yeah, the rebirth.
Although hearing Kyle Hebert as like just a murder machine is very funny. But no, I have been Mark II before, and it's a giant pain in the dick in two particular boss fights. The one met with Kyle Hebert that I mentioned earlier, and another one I don't really remember offhand. I remember I had to grind more than once in the game. That fucking sucks. Yes?
You would love the third game because we get to have transgender robot David Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get to have Nepgear being transphobic.
So I did get to a point. I did get to one of the bits with Dick Cheney started in that game.
Right,
but the problem is, like,
call him that different guy, by the way.
Yeah, when Whiteheart appears, I think when shortly after her she appeared for some of the game crashed on me, and I lost my save file shortly afterwards because of my PS3's constant corruption at that point in time because of the hard drive disk failing.
Dude, yeah, the same thing happened to me the first time that my PS3 hard drive fucked up. Actually, one of the days we were recording something way back in the day, I lost like 10 or 15 hours on Mark II, and I just never went back to finish it because that game already isn't great, and so that's the most demoralizing thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, I really do not blame you. If I lost my save file midway through Neptune Mark II, I would have fucking died.
And it's like, that's the only game where I feel that, because all the other ones that I have actually finished are good enough that I wouldn't mind that much having to go back and redo stuff. Especially since those other ones make grinding a hell of a lot easier.
Now, that being said, no, the first one is interesting, though, because you get 2 DLC characters with that one, and one of them genuinely is, like, the best healer in the game. It actually...
Yeah.
It completely power creeps out the blonde girl.
Compa,
yeah. It completely gets her out of there.
You know what's really funny for the backbone of the entire series being haha Sega console? Sega's name is only on the first game.
Yeah, right?
They never put their name on any of the other ones. I guess once they had the license to use Sega's names, they never bothered to credit them again.
Oops. Hey, another frog. Oh, this is the one that was trying to eat Cherno.
Yeah, this is... Did that come up in Rainbow Story?
It did. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if it did or didn't, but yeah, this is a thing. An actual established element of Cherno's character is that she freezes frogs solid and it resultingly kills them because she thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
And then when the frog goddess shows up, she puts her in her place.
Oh my god, it's even got bomb moves and everything. Jesus.
Yeah. The other mini bosses don't get that treatment.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe it's the sense of scale, but something about this almost feels like fighting the pain crab.
I kind of feel that, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Sage mode to knock the thing into next week, so that's unfortunate.
Few support attacks are better than Sage Water Cannon. Was that Ma or was that Pa?
Not sure.
And
I have a Ma, maybe.
And remind me, one of them dies, right?
Yeah, it was, the grandma dies. Wait, no, grandpa dies, right. Gets stabbed by pain after being sucked in with Ito
Rod.
Shinra Tensei, yeah. I was about to say Ito Tensei, that would have been very funny. That's the wrong move, Bob.
That's also not even the one that he does.
No, but there was plans to no, they're gonna use Ring of Rebirth, bring the actual Madara back, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
They're like, hey, yeah, I'll use your rods against you to control you to make you do this.
I wasn't think that was gonna be the case. I thought they were just gonna Obito was just gonna ask him to do a specific thing.
I mean, since we saw him do it, I think Nagato probably knew that if he did it, it would have killed him.
No, it won't kill him at the grand scale. Kill him at the end of the show because he did on such a grand scale and was already low on chakra from the whole fight with Naruto to begin with. So now we got 2 missions we can do actually.
Hold on. Go back in the cave one more. Yeah, just to be certain.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Is that what he says? Oh, thank God.
All right, we're clear. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure at this point we won't get any more from there ever.
Okay,
So
cool.
Shouldn't need to worry about it. Go actually to the shop. Because you just did 4 side quests in a row, so you've amassed an amount of stones.
True. Do I ever bother selling my weapons?
I mean, if you want to clear the menu, go for it, but
Yeah.
you don't really need to. You have enough, I would say, cap skill regen.
Yeah. Maybe not cap. Well, hang on. How much do it cost? 12 per, 6 per. I'm gonna get a head start on life.
All right.
I'm gonna just try to divvy it up a little bit right now. But yeah, those are like the 3 skills I do want to max out first.
Cool.
All right, fuck it. Well, actually, no. Before we even think about doing that,
Yeah, see if we got anything good first.
do we have anything halfway decent since I just did a good bevy of them back to back? No.
Wait. Back up. Nah, not.
No. Yeah, all these hit the attack stat pretty hard too. It's not really amazing. No.
No.
All right, weapons are gonna nuke. Let's see.
That's wash.
There we go.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait, hold on. Go up one.
I'm feeling this one. There's 20. Up those up a little bit. Nah.
Nah.
This one looks. Yeah, actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now we're talking a little bit. Wait.
Nah.
Nope, not quite. All right, and. Oop. No. Not enough return on the investment with that one. No, if the 7% wasn't skill regen rate, that might be a yes, but no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think those numbers.
No, yeah, honestly. Item drop rate, I do not give two shits about. I will gladly nuke that if it gets me some wickedly good stats.
Yeah. And for your pluses, it should probably be at least a 5% plus.
Now, let me just check really fast. My equipped items are actually have E's on them, yeah?
Yeah, they'll have the E in brackets.
And I know that you can still accidentally sell them even when you have them equipped, which is super fucking annoying, my god.
The game saves before you enter and exit each room, so if you did sell one by accident, you would just have to restart the game.
Yeah, I just gotta be a little bit careful about this. Well, I guess we'll catch you guys back in a minute when I've made a good fortune from the used market.
And then, like a Neptune game, have nothing to use your money on.
Well, that depends on the Neptune game.
You know what's funny? Those games oscillate wildly, because in one game it'll be like you have a bunch of money, nothing to use it on. In the next game, you're going to be bleeding for money.
Yeah. Depends. I think that scales directly with the difficulty of the game, too.
Yeah. 2 was pretty hard, 3 was pretty easy.
2 had some weird ass difficulty fluctuations. Yeah, I was not a fan of it, honestly.
And then
It didn't really have good. I mean, actually, I had a good couple of DLC characters, but I don't think it got them until like way later on.
And then Rebirth 3, I think, is the weakest of the Rebirth games because they do something that I've never seen them do before or ever again.
What would that be?
You no longer heal whenever you enter and exit a dungeon. You exit a dungeon and you're still close to death. Whereas in every single other game, the moment you exit a dungeon because you're done with the combat scenario.
Does saving the game heal you?
No. The only way you can heal yourself is with healing magic or healing items, which means you have to constantly be spending money that you don't have to buy healing items. There are no auto heals anywhere in the game. Ugh. Doesn't matter if you give me 25 characters to play with. You've just done something wrong. And then they never did that again.
So you said for the Rebirth games?
Rebirth 3 specifically, only 3.
That's kind of weird.
Rebirth 1 and 2 are fine in that regard. It's just 3.
If it provides you enough healing items, I don't think it matters that much. It is a weird inconvenience, though. The mood's definitely out of the ordinary. All right. I like how we're just acting on like rumors for our cult balls and not actually going off anything concrete. So it's like, yeah, we'll fuck around. Why not?
That's one of the things that the cult balls actually do specifically is they take the energy that is born from rumor, myth, and legend and bring it to life.
Ooh, okay.
That's why the first game that they debuted in was actually called Urban Legend in Limbo.
Huh. Interesting.
That was the second floater fighter, the one that Sumireko actually debuts in.
Was that the game we did for YouTube?
No, that was the one that came after it, Antinomy of Comet Flowers.
Right.
So the first floater fighter is 13.5. The second one that Sumireko debuts in is 14.5. The one we played is 15.5. And I think they made one more in 17.5, but that one has yet to be ported to anything.
Oh, okay.
So that's just easy. But also, man, I haven't bought all of them, but talk about how much of a miracle it is. And I know it's been like 5 or 6 years since I started doing this, but how much of a miracle it is that you can buy the real Touhou games on Steam.
That is really good, yeah. It's being able to support Zune directly, theoretically.
Yeah. Being able to buy 6 through, I think we're on 19 on Steam is just kind of wild.
That's very nice. I'm glad game distribution has gotten to that point. That you can get really, well, I wasn't say obscure bullshit, but you can get more niche games like that readily available to download.
More esoteric.
Yeah.
And also in a, I guess also classic too, since these games do...
They do go back a ways, yeah.
Since this particular, the Windows era goes back to 2002. They haven't put out a package of the first 5 because it's not something as easy as DOSBox. You can't readily and easily emulate PC95 because that's a whole different type of computer operating system.
Yeah, I imagine, honestly.
I think it's also a command prompt operating system.
Hmm.
So
Those aren't impossible to navigate, but you need to know about the commands in advance in order to get good use out of command prompt lines.
And now, to be clear, there is an emulator for it that exists. I have tried to work it. I failed to work it. It does exist. It is just disgustingly complicated to actually make it work.
Yay, my favorite.
Because believe me, I've very long wanted to play the first handful of Touhou games just to see what those felt like, how probably very bad they feel like from 96.
We open strong, boys. Always open strong.
Nice.
No, I totally feel you. Honestly, like, yeah. This is exactly part of the reason why game preservation is also a big fucking deal too, because even like the ways of doing shit like that in order to play old stuff is never really like really optimal. Like, it's taken years for a good optimal PS1 emulator to really come about.
Yeah. Also, there's just something incredibly novel about playing a Touhou game that looks like it came out of the Genesis.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Since all of the Windows ones look like PS1 games.
I'll tell you one thing that's been really annoying for me too, and it actually kind of does tie into that back to that. I want to experience some more TurboGrafx-16 games, honestly.
Yeah.
Because my dad, when he bought East 1 and 2, I was so blown away by how fucking good the music is. Not just the music for that game, but like the sound chip of it is like, wow, this is a really fucking good sound chip for this system. My God. Like, we're talking like first time you listen to Castlevania 3 Japanese Famicom version level of sound quality jump from like other 16-bit consoles back in the day. Hey, next, Ed.
TurboGrafx-16 was the first video game console to use CDs.
True, yeah.
So it was the first one to actually get CD quality audio.
Like, for very early 90s, it actually does capture like a really good electric guitar sound. Like, it's like a proper recording. It's a bit crunched, but like, it's really good.
And then if you've never played that before, I guess the first time you play like Symphony of the Night on PS1 and get blown away by the layers when you boot that up the first time and play the Richter section.
Was that me? Was that for me showing you the game a couple days ago?
Well, no, I've played it before. Like I said, I haven't finished it, but I've played Symphony of the Night before.
Yeah, I should show you a full run of the game. I can crush it in maybe like 10 hours at absolute most.
We're here.
Yay! Wait, which one are we doing? Waterfall at Nine Heavens?
Platforming.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Platforming center stage, literally.
All right, let's see what we got.
But also, again, really pretty area. And the grass that goes over the edge.
It's clipping, my dudes. Oh, I love it so much. Again, this is none of what we say is knocks against the game developers for the most part. Like, again, made by like literally a handful of people. Like, nothing but mad respect for them. It's just very funny when you see shit like that.
Well, this sort of jank when it's coming from a small team is actually more charming than offensive. I don't know how to qualify that.
If it's a AAA game, I'll find it offensive. If it's a smaller game developer, you grade. I don't want to say grade on a massive curve in like a condescending sort of way, but like
you put it in the context of its development. You can forgive a lot when it's being made by less than 10 people versus if it's, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Unity being made by 12,000 people.
Yeah, basically. Or like fucking
Gollum?
Starfield. God, but that wouldn't be nearly so bad, but you have such a slide when you jump onto it.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I've nailed the jump twice, but she just slides right off the edge.
Which also, since I brought it up, it's really funny the dichotomy of some things, how some things turn out. The very first PS5 game ever announced was Gollum. It came out like 4 years late, and it's a piece of shit. The first Switch game ever announced was Dragon Quest XI, and it's now one of the most beloved entries in that series.
Does it have the good music?
On that version, it does, and so does the version.
God.
And so does now the version you can buy on everything.
That guy died, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we had a real contentious day in Discord when that happened, where me and one other guy were talking about, yay, dancing on his grave, and then someone was like, no, you shouldn't denigrate someone's corpse, and like, you don't know what this man has done.
I would literally piss on his fucking tombstone. The literal racism he had for anyone outside of Japan was like actually impressive.
War crime denier, laughed at the openly homophobic, laughed at the deaths of youth gays.
Fuck him.
Also, biggest copyright enforcer in the universe.
Yeah.
Literally formed his own music consortium to make sure that he had a stranglehold on all rights personally.
Good lord. Oh, I almost got the other fairy. Fuck. Okay.
And it's like, yeah, no, literally wrote an open letter to a news station about his war crime denialism, such that he had to actually make a public apology, and Square Enix had to make an apology, even though
holy shit, I think I missed that one.
Even though literally this was a separate instance that Square Enix had nothing to do with, they had to apologize by association.
So
that was in like 2016.
Did I ask which war crimes he was denying?
Rape of Non-King.
Rape of Non-King. That was the one I was thinking of.
And also the bodily experiments.
Ah, the good old World War II Nazi Japan bodily experiments. Oh, goody.
Yep. You know, the usual.
Yeah, the usual bullshit, yeah. Israel.
Yeah. Yeah. God, those, you know, the videos coming out of Israel are more pathetic, where you see footage of some of the IDF running around and cheering about their deaths, or openly saying they're gonna go bomb or shoot up this part of town, and then they come upon someone with a camera, they immediately just have to turn around and leave.
Yeah.
It's like something out of a cartoon, but it's really happening.
I've since I deleted Twitter, I'm not getting all of them, but I am following Kyle Kalinske when he's dropping each of the new Israel update videos per day, and I've been seeing some wacky shit, like having a bunch of supposed Hamas members standing outside in the cold, and like have them all like almost naked.
Yeah.
And they try to explain, oh no, they're warm. It's here in the desert. It's warm all the time. You see, so we had to have them strip down naked. They offer to strip down naked, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How do you lose a PR war so hard?
And how do you keep paying for ads on Twitter that only make you look worse every day?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I only sent
Elon will really do anything for a buck. Jesus Christ.
I only sent you guys one of those. I've been seeing different versions of those things like every other day.
I know. I'm supposed to go down here, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Different section. Okay, I'm doing okay-ish at this, but I don't like my level of traction here.
Yeah, like I said before, momentum is the biggest killer in this game.
Also, before I get comments about it, oh my god, look at you guys start talking about politics. Hey, don't worry. It's okay, it's okay. Ben Shapiro fan number 69. I get it. You don't go outside. Maybe you think that anyone talking about anything about current day is cringe and should not be discussed. But here's the thing. Human rights are a thing. You should respect your fellow man because that's just a humane thing to do. Sorry, but that's just kind of how it is.
It's okay. We can talk about politics here. We're fighting a border war.
We literally are. If politics involves literally having millions of people from not dying, then I'm going to talk about politics, both in this game and in real life. Yes, I know it was a hell of a transition I just did. Bear with me on that one.
No, just you actually being able to pull out of that one. That's one of those things where it's like you get stuck in the superposition between both of those spots, and so fall automatically.
Oh, here's a section that gave you a lot of crap too. Okay, so I think what I need to do is really take the... What really fucks with me too, especially, is a lack of depth perception here.
Yeah.
Like, it's nearly impossible to tell exactly how on the Z-axis your character currently is.
Yeah.
So I have to really be overly cautious with this.
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I did that in an okay amount of time, but only because I saw you do it before, so I had some mental prep.
Yeah, definitely.
God, Momiji. I think she's one of my favorite designs, now I think about it. But seeing her design like this is so weird.
You weren't fond of this rendition.
Yeah, I know. It's just because, like, I remember her having the block Hakama down below there at all from the prior games. I thought she was mostly just wore white and red like Inuyasha. Or more so white than the pure red he wears all the time, but yeah.
It's supposed to be a gradient, but no, it is black and red. It does flow from...
Ooh, she's got a block. Interesting. Oh, now I'm going to learn a matchup. I almost killed already. Oh, yeah, nope. Oh, I don't have a bomb, no wonder.
Yeah, no, it blows from one to the other.
Yeah, it looks like it alternates, but here it definitely looks more like not even a dress.
It's a Hakuba.
Yeah, here it looks. Oh, I saw some fan art there. It was like a skirt. That's cute.
Ugh.
I don't know. Dude, just about her dress. Actually looks pretty good. That's oh my god, that animated bit.
I think they finally finished that. We probably should go back and finish it because we only saw like the first third of it.
I think you're right. Is this kill? No, but it's gonna be close. 2K? Yeah. All right. Okay, this pattern is a little weird. I'm gonna have to run upstream in order to dodge most of it. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, that's long.
Oh god, yeah. AI art doesn't even look good.
No.
Like, it's maybe for a proof of concept, but like not something you should lean on at all. Goddamn. Also, something rather, there's so much AI generated art now that AI is now actually plagiarizing itself.
Yes.
I've talked about politics and now AI in the same video. I'm gonna get flamed so fucking hard for this, and if you guys do, well, I hate to say it, but please go outside and touch grass. I implore you to do so.
So the problem you had with by referencing double focus specifically was that she's just wearing a wholly different outfit.
Oh yeah, okay, that explains that. That's like the most exposure I had to like an actual full body rendition of her.
It's a weird outfit too.
I think it looks pretty nice.
It's not bad. It's just definitely different than you normally get.
Yeah.
But this art here also does a lot good for everyone. I think this is probably one of the cutest that Momiji has ever looked.
Art-wise, absolutely. Model-wise, I think it is a bit off, but
It is still definitely the style of model.
Yeah. I will say though, after we get done with this game and Touhouvania 2, even though I do still want to take a break from Touhou for a little bit, I am probably gonna fire up finally, not Skydrift, the other fighting game that recently came out. The one I actually bought on Steam.
Other fighting.
Yeah, the other one. It's like the one that plays at Tenkaichi.
Oh,
that's always a descriptor that seems to
Sky
ring the bell.
Arena.
Yeah, Sky Arena. I like how it's always a descriptor we have to go with in order to remember what it is.
Because that game first came out in Japanese PC original incarnation, like 2010. It was sold off of that style as being
fuck.
There it is, as being like 4-player Tenkaichi. It's like, oh no, you don't actually have bringing it back. You don't have the camera necessary for that type of game.
We really are on the ball with those transitions these days. Holy shit. No, he said trans! We're not just bringing it back around. We're doing like fucking like octagons right now. Octagons.
My favorite version of that is when someone was trying to dunk on someone on Twitter by looking at their bio for pronouns, and it's for someone that said they listed their job as transcriber, and they said, well, I don't know what a criber is, but I'm sure you're some kind of a bitch. And it's like, I write subtitles, you idiot.
Oh, that's so good.
So you're a sub.
Apparently.
It's the basic ones that do the most damage.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that stick with you more than any major dunk. Still love the big pillow. Down and to the right.
I love the armchair. Dude, that's an armrest. I only just realized that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably another. Nah, it's just different regular treasure chest, but that's fine. Oop, almost ran off the edge there. Go figure.
I don't think you can from the spot.
Fuck it.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
oh no! You know what? I'm not even mad. I thought that like despawned and we had like a safe zone below us, but not only could we fall, we lost a lot of progress.
You thought it was gonna Contra Syndrome you and just bring you back to where you were.
Genuinely, yes. Oops.
I couldn't tell that reaction quite that good myself. Over to...
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, popping fan. Oh, wow, that they did.
I'm gonna probably cut this a little bit aside because of the sheer amount of water on the screen right now too. It's probably making it so they have to do that.
Oh yeah, and really good looking water too.
Yeah.
Especially with the leaves blowing down it.
That's why I keep thinking this is Unity, because like I swear water flows like that in the engine. But I guess I am wrong. Oh, hi. Okay, it was Aya before, but now we got Ryzen up here. All right, cool.
She also has a bone to pick with Aya. She's like, you wrote an article about the moon? That is going to get people here doing some shit they should not be doing and trying to go places they should not go. I need them to retract that article.
Yeah, it's very... She has less health than Momiji did. That's very funny. As a consequence, say bye to a third of your health bar. Okay, time for bullets. Literal bullet hell, in fact. Alright, this is a little tricky, but I think I'm getting a little bit. I have to waggle the analog stick something fierce.
Yep. Yeah, the bullet patterns get really funny for some characters. You have actual bullets here. For some of them, you have like for Sakuya, you have knives. And for Sanae, because she is somehow both Japanese and a weeb, she throws kunai.
Fuck you, sperm. Oh yeah, this is. I think this is one the pattern that tripped you up last night too. I remember the gaps is like right in the middle because it's running. It's a little slow enough.
Yeah.
Very tiny though. Fuck.
Nice.
All right, I got a big punish. Big punish.
Dead.
Dead.
And so, like I was saying, she was about to attack you with her mallet, but it disappeared because you did your bomb.
Yeah, mallet.
The mochi pounding thing.
Oh. Oh, I'm just so used to her with the megaphone / gun thing.
Yeah. Still don't know what that is because they never properly translated that. The version of that game that she debuts in. Because that was the Japanese only PS4 port of that game. Never got localized.
Yes, those orbs could slightly affect certain people. That's some heavy damage. Boy, Gerard, is that you? You're doing some heavy damage control right now. I mean, what's to the point that they can slightly enhance the old guy's power? Slightly. Right. We're so topical tonight. My God. All right.
You can only fuck yourself so much. But you know what's a really funny thing about that someone has mentioned in hindsight?
Do
you remember the first controversy he was in?
Gerard?
Yeah.
It's been a good while, but not immediately. Oh, wait, was it about like his co-host like bailing or something?
Yeah.
And they had to scrub like all the old stuff he was in from the channel?
Yeah, the first 120 videos.
Yeah.
And they had the falling out. It was like, you don't want to work with him. Don't if you're gonna make friends with people that aren't just out for that aren't just out to get your money.
Yeah.
Quote from 2014. Oh, 2014 was the first year they held that charity.
Oh.
Did he know?
Holy fuck.